All right, Mr. President, your hometown Blackhawks have been on an unbelievable streak. The Miami Heat are on, once again, an unbelievable streak. Where would you put the dominance the last 2 years of the Baylor women's basketball team?
Well, they're pretty spectacular. Now, obviously, you've got a Connecticut team that can make some pretty big claims when it comes to dominance of women's basketball. But Baylor, these last couple of years, and obviously Ms. Griner's just been spectacular. Women players have gotten so much better than they were even 10 years ago. The athleticism, the skill levels, and part of it is you're seeing how it's impacting younger kids. Sasha plays on her rec league team with Joe Biden's granddaughter and a couple other folks. The Vipers, they repeated, by the way, this year. What you're seeing, I think, is women's athletics just taking it to a new level.
All right, so let's dive into the bracket here. We're going to go region by region. We'll go with Oklahoma City. Of course, Brittany Griner, Odyssey Sims, their 1-2 punch. They get by Louisville?
Yeah. I think you got Baylor there. And I just believe in the Tennessee tradition when it comes to women's basketball. So, picking Tennessee here.
Keep this on this side of the bracket.
I think Baylor's got it covered.
The Zags, by the way, they're playing in Spokane, so there's a huge advantage.
It is an advantage, but I think Stanford's a better team.
Now you've got Cal against a Penn State team that was one of the best teams in the Big Ten.
And Cal.
These two schools, obviously heated rivals. They split this season in the season series.
I'm going for the slight upset here.
Interesting.
And I'm going to go for California.
If this happens, it takes out the one team that beat Baylor in this season. All right, let's go to the Norfolk region.
Love Skylar's game. She's a great guard, a lot of poise, a lot of heart. Really, really impressive player.
Now, Duke against Nebraska, another Big Ten team that's done very well. Duke's done a great job, obviously, without Chelsea Gray, their point guard.
I think Nebraska's going to pull this one out.
Notre Dame and Nebraska.
Notre Dame, which I think is playing great ball and seems to be able to know how to win it right at the end.
Total home court edge here for UConn, playing in Stores and then Bridgeport.
And I think that's going to help them.
Now, Deladon, you've got her advancing past North Carolina and Newark, and then an interesting matchup against Kentucky, which trying to run, women on and off the court just to create some havoc.
Is a great player and obviously a wonderful person, but I think Kentucky's the better team. And on this one, I've got to go with Connecticut.
Baylor against Cal. Who advances Baylor-Cal?
I think we got Baylor.
Notre Dame and Connecticut played 3 times. Triple overtime, close games.
Every game's close.
And Notre Dame beat them all 3 times.
Right. Notre Dame. So you got a couple All-Americans leading their teams, a guard and a center. I think it will be an interesting game. Anything can happen. But in the end, I just think Baylor's too tough. I think Brittany ends up winning it once again, and the Baylor folks will be back in the White House, and I'll have a chance to greet them.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody have a great tournament.